This girl refused to sleep, and I think because of lack of sleep or sleep deprivation, a lot of women slide into postnatal depression. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. On this channel, I'll help you understand that family relationship is a work in progress. If you love my video, you enjoy my video, I would like you to please press the subscribe button and the notification bell. This will actually encourage me to make more videos for you, and I will be so excited to know that you've joined the Precious family. Thank you so much. So today's video, if you don't know, I've just had a baby. I'm a mom of 4 and I've just had my little baby Kemzi. She's just here looking at me, and I want to actually say the things that nobody tells you about postpartum. Actually, some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you are things that I am experiencing for the first time. Would you believe it? A mom of 4. I'm actually experiencing this for the very first time. So without further ado, let's get talking. The first thing nobody tells you is hearing baby cry when they are fast asleep. I don't know if you experienced it. I am experiencing it like almost every day. I'll be in the kitchen and I know my baby is fast asleep in the living room, and I can hear my baby cry. And by the time I come to the living room, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's sleeping. Hearing baby cry when they are fast asleep is one thing nobody... Have you been told that you're going to be hearing voices? Did anyone say that to you? Nobody told me that you're going to be hearing voices, you're going to be hearing your baby cry. Even when you're sleeping, you just wake up and say, oh my God, my baby is crying. No, baby is busy sleeping. So your baby's voice or your baby's cry is just going to be ringing in your ear. That's one thing you're going to be experiencing after baby is born, right? Another thing you're going to be experiencing, which nobody actually mentions, is dry mouth. The way I drink water, like usually you would drink water, oh you remember, oh you know what, I've not drank water. Now I literally have to drink water because my mouth is always dry, my lips are dry all the time. Postpartum or dry mouth comes with postpartum. I don't know the link, I don't know why it happens, but this actually happens. Postpartum brings dry mouth. So you may want to have a water bottle. Like me, I've bought a new water bottle for myself. The water bottle I used for my pregnancy, I've thrown that one away. I now have a brand new water bottle that I'm using for my postpartum. So you may want to have water bottle by your bedside that you can wake up and drink water whenever you feel like drinking. Another thing nobody mentions about postpartum is the way you sit down after episiotomy is going to be really weird. Don't expect to sit down the way you normally sit down, like straight away you just sit on a chair and walk the way you would normally walk after the baby is born, especially when you have a tear. So tear comes with catwalking and sitting down slowly, basically. Another thing that I know most people know about this, but the reality is that everybody is going to have sleep deprivation, right? I actually want every mom to be talking about this sleep deprivation because it's an area people don't talk about. I recently posted a video of a typical night with my daughter Naomi. Guys, that night Naomi showed me what we call pepe. When I mean pepe, I mean Scotch bonnet pepe. This girl refused to sleep, and I think because of lack of sleep or sleep deprivation, a lot of women slide into postnatal depression, right? But people don't know that postnatal depression can come as a result of lack of sleep. I'm telling you, you feel low, you start feeling one thing or the other. Lack of sleep is a big thing. It's actually a big thing. And I'm going to be making a video as well on how to manage during postpartum, because I experienced a lot of these things I'm saying now, and I came up with a way to manage postpartum. I'm going to be making a special video for that. If I've not even made it, if it's not coming up on the screen, know that I've not made it, but look out for that video on how to cope during postpartum, and I can tell you that it's working for me. You see the way I am now, I am very happy. I can tell you that I am very happy. There are days that I don't feel good, but I can tell you that I am very happy because I came up with different ways to manage. Another thing nobody talks about postpartum is swollen ankle. Thankfully, I did not get swollen ankle, or I've not gotten swollen ankle, but I know a lot of people that as soon as their baby comes, they develop swollen ankle, especially women that go through cesarean section, because it's difficult for them to move around and all of that. So swollen ankle is normal. You just had a baby. Another thing as well is painful uterus. Guys, this one is a big one for me. The first few days after delivery, guys, your uterus is going to shrink. Your uterus is painful. You know, like when you're breastfeeding, you can feel the pain. It's so painful. It was so painful for me that I was just taking paracetamol. Me that did not have paracetamol when I was in labor and delivery. After delivery, I had to have paracetamol because the pain was unbearable. My uterus was painful. So when you have a baby, if you're a first-time mom, you have a baby, and the first few days you start experiencing tummy pain, there is a chance that is your uterus shrinking. So it's okay, it's normal. Another thing as well that nobody talks about that is also normal is very sore nipple, or when your nipple is sore. I have a lot of friends that have rang me and told me that, oh, their nipple is cracked and all of that. And with my other 3 kids, I experienced cracked nipples. So it's very, very normal, but it is painful. And nobody talks about it because the woman just wears her bra, and when she's feeding, she just feeds. Nobody sees. Some people, when they are breastfeeding, the nipple is so cracked that they even start bleeding from that. So it's not easy postpartum. Postpartum is not easy, but this is something that most women just put on a brave face, and you don't know that they are experiencing most of these things I'm listing out. Another thing is leaky nipples or leaky breast. Thank God for breast pad. Your girl Precious cannot live one day without breast pad. As I'm talking to you, I'm wearing breast pad. In fact, as soon as I finish having a shower, the first thing I wear after moisturizing is my bra and my breast pad, because my breast leaks like no man business. So it's a big thing for me. So breast leaking is normal. When you see a woman that has a patch on her breast area, just know that she's lactating, and that's an area that nobody talks about in postpartum. This is another thing that nobody talks about. Naomi is crying while I'm in the middle of a video. Come here, baby. Another thing that nobody talks about in postpartum is mastitis. If you haven't seen the video that I made about my experience when I had mastitis, I'm going to be linking it up here, and I'm going to put it on the description section as well. Mastitis is something that I don't pray anyone to have, because it's so painful. It is so painful, and that's one thing that personally I've never experienced it. This is my first time, and with this Naomi, that I actually experienced mastitis. So mastitis is one thing nobody talks about. I never knew about it. I didn't know all of that, but I found that by experiencing it myself. Another thing people experience is piles, right? Piles is real. A lot of people experience it. Thankfully, I haven't experienced it myself, but I know that a lot of people experience piles, and it's one thing people experience nobody talk about, because it's something that happens down there, so nobody wants to talk about it. But if you're experiencing piles after delivery, know that is a common thing. Just make sure you seek for medical help as soon as possible. Another thing that nobody talks about is itchy vagina as a result of wearing pad. You know, when you wear pad for a very long time, obviously when you have a baby, some people have blood, experience this blood flow for like weeks, some people even up to 6 weeks, and you're wearing pad. It's like constantly you're changing, wearing, changing, and all of that. It gets to a point where you start experiencing this itchiness. One of the things that I learned growing up, one of the things that I learned when my mother came to look after me is being able to sit in warm water that has a little bit of salt in it. So during my after I gave birth, I had times where I had to sit in warm water. So you can just put warm water in a bucket and just sit inside of it. Make sure the warm water has a little bit of salt in it, and just sit in it for a long time. Depending on how long you want to sit, it's very soothing. Some people can use Femme Fresh. I'm going to be linking in the description section. Femme Fresh is one thing that helps as well to wash down below. Make sure when you're washing, when you're doing whatever you're doing, you're not putting your hand inside inside of your vagina. You're just washing the surface of your vagina, because your vagina cleanses itself. To help with that itchiness that happens as a result of wearing pad, you can just use Femme Fresh to wash, or you can use warm water with a little bit of salt. That's the old wife thing that my mother taught me. Another thing as well is painful pelvic. So this one I experienced it personally. Few weeks after I had my baby, I decided to start doing my pelvic floor exercise, and I laid on the floor and I decided to start doing all those exercises. And guess what? It hit me really hard. My waist was very, very sore. Like the whole of my pelvic area was very, very sore, and I felt like, why am I this sore? And it just came to my brain, you just had a baby girl. So if you're experiencing painful pelvic when you're walking, or when you're sitting, or different, you sit down or you lie down, you start experiencing that pain in the pelvic area, know that it's one thing people experience postpartum. And another thing as well is pain during walking. I've just mentioned it. If you're walking, you're likely to experience pain. It's normal. It's one thing that, guys, you've just had a baby, you've just taken down, removed how many kg off your tummy, so a lot of things that gave way for that baby to grow will start coming back into place, and you start having pains in your leg while you're walking. So painful legs while walking is something that people experience during postpartum that nobody mentions, but it's just one of those things. Is there anything that I've mentioned so far that you think you have not experienced? Please let me know in the comment section, because I really want to know. Or is there something I've not mentioned so far that you think that I need to mention it, that people experience during postpartum? Please let me know as well in the comment section. And if you're enjoying this video, you have not subscribed, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell while we continue. Another thing that people experience postpartum as well is sweating at night, guys. And the thing is that because I've just had the baby, and I had the baby in the summer, everywhere is hot, everywhere is warm and all of that. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yeah, so because I had Naomi in the summer, sweating at night, I was thinking, because I'm that kind of person that don't sweat as much, so I was thinking, why am I sweating? So I had to like ask, why am I sweating? And I found out that sweating at night is one of those things that you experience postpartum. Another thing as well that is absolutely normal that you experience during postpartum is the fact that you think your baby is going to choke to death in their sleep. I can't tell you, as a mom of 4, you would think, oh, I'm so experienced, I know everything, it's just a walkover for me. I can't tell you how many times I have to look at my baby, like when she's sleeping, I have to watch her to make sure that she's breathing, she's not choking. Or times that maybe we are driving and watching her to make sure she's okay in her car seat. Honestly, I can't tell you how many times. And I know there are a lot of women out there that have actually done this as well, whereby you just go watch your baby just to confirm that she's breathing. Sometimes you have to put your hand in her tummy. When you can't really see the up and down movement, you have to put your hand close to her nostrils just to feel that air coming out. Honestly, this is something that I have experienced, I am experiencing, I know, and I'm still going to experience it. Just watching my baby in my head, thinking she's going to choke, or something is going to happen to her. So it's a normal thing in postpartum. Another thing, which is the biggest thing, is being irritated as a result of lack of sleep, or I would say is a bit of postnatal depression. If you're watching this video and you're always irritated after having your baby, you have this short temper, every little thing you're upset, you can really get angry easily and all of that, it's normal. But what that means is that you need some rest. You're stressing out. I have experienced it so many times since I had Naomi, where I just get irritated, I just get angry easily, and I know that I need rest, and I know that I need to rest. Yes, baby, I know that I need to rest. So if you're experiencing this irritation, experiencing this mood, being moody, angry, all different types of emotion coming here and there, just know that is okay, it's normal, it's okay for you to feel this way, but also bear in mind that you need to know when you're actually sliding into postnatal depression. And I will encourage every woman to read up on postnatal, the signs of postnatal depression, so that as soon as you start finding yourself sliding into those mood or into those feelings, you know that you need help. And I also want to encourage you, if you're watching this video, you're a mom, you're a new mom, or you're a mom to be, you know that you can do it. You are strong. The fact that you pushed the baby out, or the fact that you gave birth to this baby, he had carried your baby for months in your tummy, and you gave birth to this baby, it only tells me one thing, that you are a strong woman. You can do it. Keep doing it. Keep looking after yourself. Keep looking after your baby. Look after yourself. Look after your baby. And know that whatever you're experiencing now, whatever feeling that you're going through now, is not going to be forever. It's only going to get easier. It's going to get better. And know that you are the only one that your baby has in this world. Yes, what I mean in this world, as a mom, your baby wants you. If you're not there, your baby may be okay for some time with other people, but you're the primary person your baby wants. So know that you are the rock of your baby. You are the rock that your baby is looking onto. You're the person the baby wants all the time. So stay strong for yourself and stay strong for your baby. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to stop now because Naomi really wants me now. If you're going through any of this feeling, you know that you're experiencing postnatal depression and you want somebody to speak to, please, I want you to send me a message on Instagram. My handle is just going to be on the screen. I am ready to have a chat with you. I'm ready to be your mama friend. So if you're a new mom and you don't have anybody to speak to, or you just want to make friends with other moms as well, to be able to share things in common or share ideas, message me on Instagram, because there's something I'm going to be creating very soon for mamas like you. So message me on Instagram. I'm ready to share thoughts with you. I'm ready to message you in the midnight, anytime. You know those times in the night when you're feeding your baby and you don't know what to do. I'm ready to chat with you. I'm ready to do all sorts with you. So message me and we'll be friends, okay? And we'll be able to grow together to look after our baby. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you have not subscribed, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video. Bye for now.